Hi guys, hello and welcome to a whole new session of Bakeup and Makeup. I am Dr. S and today we're going to be talking about primers, all about primers. Now there's so many bridal clients of mine and so many clients of mine who always want to know what primers do, how they're used, which primers you should invest in and everything. So today I'm going to answer all your queries about primers. So let's get started. So basically I'm going to tell you what a primer is. Now primer stands for the word primary and it is the primary step that you should use or do before applying any kind of makeup on your face. Now as you know, we've been doing this makeup series where I am teaching you all makeup step by step. The first video of this series was about makeup before makeup application, the way you should do your cleansing, toning and moisturizing and keeping your face ready as a blank canvas for makeup. So that was the first episode. The second episode today I'm going to be talking about primers because that is the second step of the makeup application. Now it is the primary step before makeup application. That's why it's called primer. So you apply a primer basically to form a base over your face to do makeup which you wanted to last for a very long time, and you also want your makeup to really set well on your face. So you know you don't see all those orange peel like pores on your face. So primers are very important to close all those pores, nasty pores. So yeah, that's that. And now let's get on to what my favorite primers are all about. So basically primers, what do? Firstly, they make your makeup last long. Secondly, they form a perfect base for your makeup to sit on. Thirdly, they help you close your pores so you don't have those huge pores when you're applying makeup, and once your makeup is all set your pores are not visible. They just shut down all your pores to make your face look like nice and opaque base for your makeup to sit on, and it looks very flawless. That's that. And lastly, because whatever foundation you put on, whatever pigment you put on, it basically just makes all this foundation, all the colored product on your skin to sit well, and also to it pops up really well on your skin. It looks very nice. It looks like a nice opaque film on your face. So that's what primers do, and that's why we should use primers. Now moving on to my favorite primers. Firstly, I would like to start off with some high-end primers. Now my favorite high-end primer would be this MAC Prep and Prime Primer. It's a skin base basically. It's a skin base by MAC, and I love this product for my bridal clients because when it's your special day, you want your makeup to last for a good 12 hours, and I think this MAC Prep and Prime product just does that. It has a little shimmery or a sparkly pigment in it, and which makes your face glow from within. It gives you that natural glow, and that's why I love this primer specifically for my bridal clients. And as it comes in this little tube for around 1800 rupees for a 30 ml, so it can get a little expensive sometimes, but you can surely use this for your special occasions, and that's why I use it and I love using this primer. And now moving on to a little not so expensive but also on a very middle level, that's the Loreal Base Magique. Now I love this smoothing primer. I got this for around at 800 bucks. Comes in a small little container like this, and it's for a good around I can say 15 ml, and for 15 ml 800 can get a little too expensive, but I think it does a fabulous job. So basically before you apply makeup, and especially for women who have oily skin and always tend to oil out around their T-zone, so when you apply makeup for a good 1 hour it looks really nice, but in another 2-3 hours you start oiling from your T-zone, which makes your makeup just vanish and very bad. So I hate that. So that's the reason applying primers becomes very important for me. So this L'Oreal Base Magique is something that you can find anywhere in the Indian market, in any drugstore. or I bought this online. It's a very fabulous product. It gives us perfect, it doesn't have any sheen to it, no shimmer to it. It's just plain matte finish, and absolutely as you apply it, it just gets rid of all that oily look on your face, the dewy look. It just gives you that nice perfect matte finish which your makeup looks fabulous on. So that's that. And lastly but not the least, I'm going to talk about my not at all expensive primer. This is the Bodyography. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but it's a very small tube and it's a fabulous primer. It has just around 15 ml, again same product, 15 ml, but I got this for like around 400 bucks. Again, I had to buy this online. I did not get it in any drugstore. This was made in USA, and believe me, for 400 I found this for 15 ml comparatively way cheaper, like half the price of the Loreal Base Visage. So I love this primer. So I love the way it is so matte and so perfect, and it just blends in so well, closing all your pores to give you that nice opaque look. It gives you the flawless face kind of look. So I love using these. So these are my favorite products for primers. So I love these primers. Extremely high end, somewhere in the middle, and this is pre-drugstore, so easily available. So these are the primers that I love using, and they're my favorite primers. The way your face needs primers, your eyes also need primers. Now whenever you're applying any kind of eyeshadow or any eye makeup look, it's very important for you to use a primer. Firstly, because primers help the eyeshadow to set well. Secondly, it makes the pigment of the eyeshadow pop up, looking very fabulous. Thirdly, because you want your eye makeup to last long, for a good 12 hours, you need to apply primers. Now, if you don't have a primer, you don't need to really go and invest in another one. If you're not a professional, then you can use your concealer as a primer. Dust a little bit of setting powder, and that's it. Your eye space is ready for eyeshadow application. So that's a very important step. You don't need primers for that. You can use your concealer in place of a primer. You must have seen it in a few videos of mine. And once that's done, it's for people who do not have primers. Now if you're a professional, you better invest in a primer because it's very important, and it actually picks up the pigment really well. So even if it's a cream eyeshadow. So the primers that I would suggest for eye primers would be firstly the Painterly Paintpot. This is by MAC. This is what you must have seen me use this primer in many of my videos. Whenever I'm doing a heavy smoky eye look, it's important for you to put on some good eye primer. So yeah, Painterly Paintpot. There's another one, Soft Ochre by MAC. These are very good primers for the eyes, but they can cost you around a good 1200 to 1600 for a pot. So it can get expensive, but if not, then you should invest in a good concealer, and you can apply the concealer over your eyelid as well as your under eye surface. So yes guys, this was all about my favorite primers, and this being the second step, it's very important for you to know when you're learning makeup stepwise. So my video today was all about primers. These are my favorite primers. Please list down whatever questions you have about primers. I will try my level best to answer them. And also, if you have any queries about any other video related, we are going to be learning stepwise makeup every Sunday. So please stay tuned for that. Like this video, comment below and let me know what you think, and also your suggestions are very important to me, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel because it means a whole lot to us. So yeah, stay tuned for more such videos, tips and tricks. Bye bye.